everybody. You guys don't have names. I don't know. Should I call you guys pickers? That doesn't sound right. We got to come up with a name for you guys. Harry Humstone calls his viewers stoners. Wendy, how you doing? Glad you're here. Do you see your card right there? Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Craig, how you doing? Welcome to my live stream. Glad you're here. Beth is in the house. Got some breaking news that just came down my Facebook feed, which I'll talk about in a minute. Little Debbie, how you doing? Glad you're here. I see Little Debbie a lot now when I go into live chats, and she's there. Dominic, Primetime Treasure Hunter, always makes jokes because every time he goes in a live chat, I'm in the chat. Like I've been cloned, and there's 10 of me on the internet. But it's kind of funny how tight-knit the reseller community is. We see each other in other live streams all the time. Jason is here. Midwest Merchandiser, how you doing? Pamela Lynn, good evening. Welcome. Glad you are here. Mick Jam is here. Welcome. Glad you're in my live stream. Looks like we have a new person, which is awesome. Let me get my readers out so I don't screw. GMA hot sauce. Yeah, I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to hot sauce. I used to love real hot sauce when I was younger. Now it's just Frank's. You know, I really can't handle hot sauce anymore in my old age. My buddy Graybeard is here. Welcome. Glad you're here. And Sandy, I've seen you in Harry Humstone's lives. I think you were here last Sunday. I'm learning new people, so I apologize if you're not new, but welcome, Sandy. Glad you're here. This just came in on my Facebook feed. Maybe you guys already know. Maybe you don't care. Quarterback for the Saints, Drew Brees, announced his retirement 2 hours ago. So the question is, do you think Drew Brees trading cards are going to go up in value, especially his rookie card? He seems, I don't know if he's young to retire, but anyways, if you're sitting on Drew Brees trading cards, they may soon go up in value, or they might not. It's hard to say. But once we get more people in here, I'm going to talk about what sold. I'll talk about what I sourced at Indoor Flea Market Saturday. All kinds of stuff. Yeah, I used to like hot sauce. Now it's just like very sparingly. That it's not even hot sauce, like Louisiana hot sauce, Texas Pete, Frank's. That's super mild. Yeah, I thought you were here last Sunday. Yeah, I'm learning. Sad that Drew Brees is retiring. What's going on, Chris? Did you hear the news about Drew Brees retiring? Do you think that'll have any impact on his trading card value? Chris, if you don't know, has a great YouTube channel. He specializes in toys. I would say toys and hobbies. I'm not sure if Chris specializes in sports trading cards or non-sports trading cards. I would think so. But let me know in the chat, Chris, your opinion of do you think Drew Brees cards are going to go up in value now that he announced his retirement? You could call us the Picker Crew. The Pickers, the Joey Crew. Yeah, we're going to have to come up with something. Harry Humstone's got the stoners. How you doing, Harry? Glad you're here. We're trying to come up with a name for people that watch my YouTube channel. Pickers is just, I want to have a little bit something more specific to me. And Beth is throwing out some ideas here. We've got to come up with some ideas. Harry can help us out. He's got great ideas. You only do Cholula sauce. All right, cool. Chris says he's going to listen while packing up 25 orders. Big weekend. I got approved to sell toys. Oh, wow. Yeah, everybody's got their complaints on different platforms. Like Macari, you can't do multi-listings. At least the last time I checked, you couldn't say I've got this baseball and then say 50 available. They frown on that. Maybe they've changed. But people don't like that. Of course, the biggest complaint of Amazon is being gated, and you can't list certain things until you've been a reseller on Amazon for years and years and prove yourself and blah blah blah. So every platform's got its ups and downs, but um, yeah, if you get approved to sell toys on Amazon, that's sweet. And let me know, Chris, do you do fulfilled by Amazon or fulfilled by merchant? Yeah, it just came across my Facebook news feed 2 hours ago. Brand new. Westerners. I like that. That's pretty different, kind of like a cowboy theme. Cowboy hat and six shooter. Westerners. I'll think about that. The slee stack? Maybe. I'll put that on the maybe list. No, I know if you know Kevin, Commonwealth Picker or Commonwealth Flipper, he cross posts on Bonanza and actually has several sales. I would say 4 or 5 sales a month. If you guys didn't know, Bonanza is actually a few months older than eBay, technically, but it's just a much smaller platform, not well known. But they have sales. I mean, they're a big company and they've survived since the, you know, late 90s. And I know people that pay for list perfectly. They'll cross post to eBay and Bonanza and other platforms if it's eligible, like Etsy and Posh and all that. But yeah, Kevin, he does have sales on Bonanza. So I definitely wouldn't only sell on Bonanza, but I would cross post. Bonanza makes it super simple. From what I've heard, I don't do it, but if you sign up for Bonanza, you can link your eBay listings to Bonanza. So they go back and forth. Anything you put on eBay, I think, will go to Bonanza, and anything on Bonanza goes to eBay. I'm not sure how it works, but it's free. I think it's free to list, so there's no reason not to. That'd be a cool video, Chris. Yeah, I look forward to that. I often fantasize. I live in Michigan, so I'd have to spend the night in a hotel, but yeah, I would love to show up at Mr. Buys a Lot. He's got probably 5 warehouses, 3 big ones and 2 storage units, but yeah, I'd love to go see Brian Davis with a bag full of money. Chris, I do FBA, but all the toys I've been selling are merchant fulfilled because I don't trust sending in collectibles. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's the other complaint with Amazon. If like sometimes returns, they just get chucked and they throw them away. I don't know if any of this is true. I don't sell on Amazon. This is just, circumstantial based on what other sellers tell me. And then you have to sell. If you send something in, it has to sell in a certain amount of time. And if it doesn't sell, Amazon's not going to send it back to you. They just throw it away and get rid of it. So it's a bit weird. But I'm sure I'll sell on Amazon someday. Oh, are you? What should I call you now? If you don't mind sharing your first name, I like to learn people's first names. But if you go to my channel and watch any video, like my most recent video, down in the description, I have a link to a how to ship video. So I have how to videos, how to ship, how to list, how to source, how to research, how to determine what platform to sell on. Now, I have to warn you, these videos are old. They're still relevant, but they're kind of old. In this background here, there's like nothing on the wall, and production value of the video is not as good as it is now. Not that it is good now, but yeah, go to any of my recorded videos, and there's a link in every description with how to ship video. And then if you still have questions, just shoot me a question on Instagram, Midwest_picker. My email's in the descriptions below of the videos, not the live videos, but the recorded videos. So you can shoot me an email too. Somebody sent me a question on Instagram I have to get to. It was this morning. I still haven't answered it yet. Oh boy, I'm going to butcher that name. Midwest Minions. I like that too. That goes on the maybe list. How do you pronounce your name? Nazcoke. If you could spell it phonetically for me. I don't want to butcher anybody's name. But yeah, that's an idea. I should start making a list, a short list of good names. Even connect to each other, and it's free. Yeah, I know a lot of people that do that. You're not going to get rich selling on Bonanza, but it has its own audience, I guess. I don't know. eBay is kind of an all of the above selling platform, vintage collectibles, new items, you know, million-dollar corporations, little old ladies. I mean, it's like the wild, wild west of reselling on eBay. And then other platforms, they have a more focused approach, like Mercari and Etsy and Posh. So Bonanza, I think, is like all of the above. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it yet. When I get into the new house, me and Mrs. Midwest are moving. If you didn't know that, probably in the next 3 to 6 months, we'll be in a new house and have a new setup, and then I'll quadruple my listings on eBay. Right now, I'm just doing an inventory reduction sale and shrinking my eBay so it's easier to move into the new house because I've got about $11,000 in inventory, and I just don't want to move it if I don't have to. Select adventures, yes, watch those videos. Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And welcome to my live stream. His website or his YouTube channel? His YouTube channel is easy to find. If they're young, they probably won't stay there. Girl Hustle, how you doing? Welcome. Glad you are here. I've seen you in live chats before. I'm pretty sure you've been here before. Yeah, that's a great topic of conversation, Debbie. What to do with those? I do an experiment. Every week I treat them differently. So the first week of the month, when I get a stupid lowball offer, I just ignore it and don't do anything. Second week, I decline them. Third week, I counter with a different offer, better offer. And the fourth week, what do? I don't remember. But I have the most success countering with a better offer. That seems to work. But it's engagement, which eBay likes. So I've just declined them before, and then boom, somebody else buys it for full price. So I don't know if it's a conspiracy or not, but any kind of engagement and activity, eBay loves it, and I think it helps the search return on the algorithm. Bonanza wasn't very profitable for me. Used it a few years ago. Maybe I'll try it again. Yeah, it's free, but it's just adding to your workload. If you're not selling anything, it's not worth your time. Richard in the house. YouTube. King of YouTube. You should, if you haven't seen Richard, this is Ford Pinto backwards, so I'm spoiling your name. In his videos, he's got a really cool setup. Do you still have the 50s vibe, Richard? He's got a room in his house with like a restaurant booth and a little miniature jukebox and stuff like that. It's kind of set up like the 50s. It was really cool. I haven't seen that lately on your channel, so I don't know if you still do that or not, but check out Ford Pinto Flips or Richard. He's highlighted right there. He's got a great YouTube channel. Making more content just like me. I used to make maybe one video a week and live every Sunday. I'm trying to make 2 videos a week. It's really difficult when you're packing to move your house and purging and donating to charity and cleaning. It's like, oh my gosh, there's not enough time to even sleep. But I think Richard's like me. He's slowly making more content, which is really cool. People saying hello. Oh man, I'm way behind. I'm gonna have to skip over the hellos. He's uploading the video right now. Yeah, sometimes you just have to ignore them. And there's rumors that ignoring is bad. Like eBay doesn't like if you do ignore. I don't think that's true at all. But yeah, if they really make me mad, I decline it. Yeah, there you go. Money back guarantee. If the free how-to videos don't give you the knowledge to make you money, Dave will refund what he charges to watch videos. Yeah, your refund will be Zippo because my videos are free. You got the same sense of humor as me and Chuck and Harry. It's kind of funny. I am not a new seller, but recently closed eBay store. I sell in Mercari, Facebook Marketplace. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm got to look into Facebook Marketplace now that they have shipping. I just don't have time, but I've heard great things about it. And they're working out the kinks. Just like any new business, this marketplace is fairly new for Facebook, so they have to ramp up their customer service. They have to hire more people. They have to think outside the box about, buyer complaints and item not received, all the nightmares that eBay's putting up with. Facebook is learning all of this stuff. So they're making rookie mistakes, but they'll figure it out eventually. All right. Everything listed on Bonanza and their shipping is confusing. Sandy, okay. Let me see. How can I need a mnemonic device to help me remember names. Sometimes if you remind me of a school teacher I had when I was a kid or somebody I used to work with. Red hair, GMA hot sauce, Sandy. Well, I'm going to pretend there's a beach behind you. So in that avatar picture, so that's how I'm going to remember Sandy. Sandy at the beach. Da, da. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I like seeing that. That's neat. And I'm sure you're going to add to it as time goes on. But yeah, that 50s theme, I don't think it's the whole room, just the area, but that's really cool. Yeah, I know. The best thing you can do, because I'm a nurse, so I'm gonna preach about health. I'm not the picture perfect health, however that phrase goes. But the best thing you can do to improve your health, if you're worried about your health, is get sleep. 8 hours of sleep. Your body and your brain needs it. If you can find. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool too. There's a lot of need for how-to videos. Fulfilled by merchant is great, but you also get, hey, is this available? Yeah, I know. I hear that's the big complaint is Facebook Marketplace or local pickup only. Is this still available? Is this still available? I'd be tempted not to respond to those questions at all unless they ask twice. If they ask once, you're never going to hear from them again. But if they ask twice, they probably really, really want that item. That's my guess. Whoops, I almost banned Chris. If I had a wrench, I'm going to start singing now. If I had a wrench, I would post a link. Let's give Chris a wrench. Put in timeout, remove, report, pin a message. I've never pinned somebody's message in a live before. All right, Chris, I think I added a wrench. I don't think I banned you. Grandma of 5. Wow, really? I'm a grandpa of 2. Me and Mrs. Midwest have 2 grandkids. Little Debbie, what are you doing? Knock it off. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. That's greatly appreciated. You don't have to do that, but thank you very much. That helps to build this channel. Someday, if I am monetized, if I can make $10 a month, I will pay for StreamYard. And then my YouTube money will pay for StreamYard. It'll be a break even. But that's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Oh, I sold a bunch of puzzle. Yeah, that's cool. I hear a lot of good things about it. I sold a bunch of puzzle. Oh, I already did that one. Yeah. Yeah, butt dial on your phone. I've done that before. Well, Harry makes a good point. Richard's a grandpa too. Look at that. Yeah, I love Linktree. I can't believe it's free. But yeah, if you go to midwestpicker.com, it's just going to redirect to Linktree for me. I've not gotten around to making a website yet. All right, so you guys want to see what I sourced? Let's see what do we got here. Maybe I'll just show you what I sold first. 23 watching. Zing. Yeah, go ahead and drop your links. Very nice of Debbie. Okay, share my screen. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen these. I'm just going to show you what I've sold in the last couple days. Tell you where I got it, what I paid for it, what it's sold for, everything, total transparency. Help people out here. This is a drug. That's right, I sold drugs on eBay. There we go. I'll get out of here. I don't know if you guys can see my AVG antivirus or not. Okay, Relaxia. This is over-the-counter gummy sleep aid to help you rest, I guess, make you drowsy and sleep better. This is retail arbitrage. I probably overpaid about $3 a piece, and these went priority mail region A box. The buyer paid shipping. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you because I don't have my readers on. Oh yeah, buyer paid $8.55. Shipping cost me about $7.85, so it made a little bit of money on shipping. You can see I had them for Actually, I had them for $49.95. Lowered the price to $45.95, and then put them on sale 25% off. Boom! Inventory reduction sale. So I'm in it for, gosh, what did I say? $4? $3? $3. So I'm in this for $9. Sold for $34.46. It's been on my eBay store for about 6 months. Made a tidy, nice little profit. Not bad. Link tree is great to have. Midwest Picker shirt. Not sure what you're referring to, Chris. I can't wait to make a YouTube video while wearing my. Oh yeah, while wearing your shirt. Yeah. Boom. I can't wait too. It does change. Like Enoch's face will change over time. Like my personal one, his face is lighter now. I turn all my t-shirts inside out when I wash them and dry them. But when you get it from Teespring, his face is kind of dark. Like I don't know, like the color of a box, like a brown box. It's kind of like a brown box color. And then after it goes through the wash a couple times, it looks more like the painting. So it's kind of interesting how that works. Let's see. All right, so let's stop. I wonder if I can just change the screen. Let me try this instead of stop sharing. Well, I think I got to stop sharing. Stop sharing and then share. Someday I'm going to figure out how all this works and I'll be smoother because I'm not real smooth. Relaxia night calming gummies. Oh yeah, so this is kind of cool. I had no idea what this was. So this thing here, it's called a portfolio. Dominic Primetime Treasure Hunter knows exactly what this is. But this came out in the 80s. Let me see. 1980. These are 4 prints total. This is just the first one, but these are big old, 1 foot by 2 foot like posters, and there's 4 of them, and they're kind of old, and I thought they'd be worth more money. They're not worth a whole lot, but they're really cool. This came in an ephemera lot from Brian Davis, Mr. Buys a Lot. Paid like $120 for this massive box of ephemera, like 25 pounds of it. It's huge. So I'm in this for like $1. If you do the math, there's over 120 items in the box, and I paid 120. So I'm in this for about $1. Originally it was $39.95. I put it on sale, 25% off plus $5 first class shipping. This is not that heavy. I sandwich this between 2 pieces of cardboard. After I slide these into a clear plastic mailer, and then put the whole sandwich into a poly, put stickers, do not bend. Got great positive feedback. Cost me like $4 to ship it. No big deal. So yeah, I'm in it for $1 and it sold for $29.96. So I was pretty happy with that. So I told you where I got it, what it sold for, what I paid for it, and how it shipped. I gotta make sure. Thanks for that reminder. I appreciate that, Sandy. See, I remembered your name. Hit that thumb. Stay about another 10 minutes, then have to go. Killing my upload because that's what stinks. Like, see the fireplace in the background here? I'm downloading that from YouTube, and then I'm uploading my live stream. So yeah, that when you do two things at the same time, that really kills your internet speed. Thank you, Chris. Well, 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 I was just talking about him. Good thing I didn't say anything bad this time. Hey, Uncle David, oh, how is your creepy doll doing? It's in a box on the side here with a 10-pound cast iron weight on top of the box. Now, if I wake up tomorrow morning and that weight is tipped over, I'm sleeping in the garage. I'm out of here. But yeah, it's secure down here, and I have a person in mind who it's going to go to. I don't want to spoil it, but that will be going out tomorrow. But glad you're here, Dominic. If you guys don't know Dominic, Primetime Treasure Hunter, check out his YouTube channel. It is fantastico. He probably uploads, gosh, if you don't include lives, I'd say 3 to 4 recorded videos a week. So if you want to learn a lot, check out Primetime Treasure Hunter, and then his Facebook group, Reselling Resource Center, the only reseller group on Facebook that doesn't tolerate BS. Yeah. Well, thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. Yeah, you'll like it. I wear it out in public all the time to the dismay of my family. So if you want to embarrass your family, make sure you wear that shirt to family reunions, Thanksgiving dinner, any get-togethers. It's a great conversation starter. It looks good. Great. I'm glad. Yeah, I think Teespring does a good job. I have to skip the hellos, otherwise I'll take forever. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Somebody said that. Oh yeah, I got that one already. Yeah, I always break the internet. I'm constantly breaking the internet. It's inside the house still. There's Mrs. Midwest. Yeah, she does not like scary dolls. I kind of like scary dolls. Clowns never have bothered me, except for when I'm a kid and a real clown tries to approach me. That always freaked me out. But pictures, photographs of a clown or whatever never bothered me. Those dolls, I think they're hilarious. The scary looking old dolls with the missing eye and the dirty face and stuff. People like panic, and they don't bother me at all. I think they're great. Um, but yeah. Oh no, I lost my mouse. Talk about breaking the internet. Okay. I have this thumb controlled mouse and I lose the cursor all the time. But everybody say hi to my wife. Mrs. Midwest is in the chat. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Oh, it's right here. So Mrs. Midwest went grocery shopping today and look what she got me. Crispy, crunchy, seasoned shiitake mushrooms. Ooh, doggy. So at about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to crack these babies open and give them a try. I have a feeling they're not that bad, but we'll see. Chuck is here. Welcome, Chuck. Glad you are here. Hello, Dave and Joey and Chatters. Yeah, we were talking earlier. I want to come up with a name for the people that watch my videos. Harry Humstone calls his viewers stoners. Two Hip Chicks calls, I guess, their viewers chicks. Makes sense. So somebody came up with Midwest Minions. Some people came up with a bunch of names. If you watch the replay, they're in the chat. But I'm going to make a short list. Westerners was one. I think Harry came up with that one. So we're going to have to come up with a name. Yeah. She's great. Sue's great. Welcome, Sue. Glad you are here. Da da da. People saying hi. Let's see. Yeah, Richard, you know you want to. Any opportunity you have to embarrass your family, wear my shirt. Guaranteed that you'll get attention. People saying hello. I gotta get back to what's sold. It's the only one we went to. Yeah, we weren't there very long. I think an hour is about it. So yeah, it was good. It's more of a sale to buy stuff to keep than to flip. Not a lot of stuff to flip. People there were full retail price. It was nuts. I really didn't get into that in my video that much, but everything was full retail. There was no deals to be had there. And when you have indoor flea markets around West Michigan, it's kind of like professional sellers. Like if you rent an antique booth, you box up all your stuff and bring it to this sale and then put it back in the booth later. So I kind of expected that. I didn't really think I was going to find any really good deals, and I didn't. And Marie is here. Marie Perlette. Is that me? You keep putting those emojis in there. Is that the nerd emoji? Because I keep calling myself a nerd. Marie's always showing me love all the time. Oh yeah. People use this as a podcast. I do it too. I use other channels as a podcast. Nothing wrong with that. You love mushrooms. Got to get some of those. Costco. That's where Mrs. Midwest got them, at Costco. Another mushroom lover. There we go. Go to Costco. Yeah, I like sauteed mushrooms on my steak, raw mushrooms in my salad. Yeah. We're Frosties because you're Dave Thomas. Chuck, that took me a whole 2 seconds to figure that out. That is hilarious. Yeah, that's going on the short list. Frosties. Of course, yeah, young people would still get that. I was thinking of Where's the Beef and then Sarah Peller, and you'd have to be old to know that. But yeah, young people should know what a Frosty is. All right, that's going on the short list. It'll be considered. Call them slee stacks. Not everyone will get it. Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, that's a maybe. I'm not sure. Harry's saying hello. If I ever did a live, I would call the Watchers a blessing. You're so funny, Richard. I think you did go live once, didn't you? Or were you just on a panel? I know you were on Cat, and then there's Flippers live as a panelist. But I thought you went live on yours one time. Yeah, right. Harry just wants to see me jam 10 in my mouth all at once. I got your number, Harry. We can be Earthlings. That's funny. So you guys have sophisticated humor. It might go over the head of some people. So, it's for my reading glasses. Yeah, Marie's like my sister. She's always picking on me all the time, and she hates it when I don't have them on. The Westerners, yeah. Harry's vote is the Westerners. The Baconators, veto. Chuck's messing with me now. Okay, let's go back to what sold. Since you guys like making money, then raise your hand if you don't like making money. All right, Marvel superheroes portfolios. I never knew what those were. Now I do. All right, so the deer flipper. I call these deer flippers because it sounds funny, but it's not a deer flipper. So that's what this thing is. I doubt you're going to find these out in the wild, but you never know. So if you guys have a Habitat for Humanity restore, it's kind of, I call it the restore store. It's a thrift store for Habitat for Humanity. It's mostly construction materials, boxes and nails and screws and hammers and kitchen countertops and rugs and you name it. They just got all kinds of stuff. But my local one has lots of tools, which I love tools. Hey, look at this, Brian Davis. Boom, we were just talking about you. Glad you're here, man. So I sold this. So what this is, in some states, it's legal to bait deer and other animals for hunting. In Michigan, you can't anymore. So deer hunters buy this little electric motor, strap it to a tree, and it has like a little can of corn in it, and it's on a timer, so that it dumps the corn on the ground. Like when the sun comes up, I guess, whatever, 7 a.m. And then it baits deer and you hunt them. So this is not the motor. This is just the plate that attaches to the motor. So I went to my local restore and they had 30 of these in a box for 25 cents a piece. So I bought like 15 of them. I was like, holy cow. So I put, 25 cents into $10. That's a really good margin. Now you're not going to make a ton of money, but if you sell a lot of them, you will. And different states have different hunting seasons, so these things sell all the time. I just sold 3 today to one guy. He paid $25 for 3 of them. I'm in them for 75 cents. I don't know if I put that on Instagram yet or not, but so that was a pretty fantastic sale. Let me get back caught up with the chat. Yeah, Harry's trying to get me to eat those mushrooms. Earthlings, Westerners, Buccaneers. Yeah, me and Marie are. She's like my younger sister. She's always keeping me in line, picking on me. I like money. Yeah, I don't. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't like money. We all like making money. That's why I share what I sold with you guys, where I sourced it, what I paid for it, what it sold for, and how it shipped to help you guys out. The money makers, I don't know. Brian, we're trying to come up with a name for the viewers of my channel, and we got a lot of them. We've got like my real name is Dave Thomas, so there's the whole Wendy's theme, like Frosties. There's Westerners, part of Midwest Picker. Yeah, there's lots of ideas, lots of good ideas in the chat. I have to come up with, like Harry Humstone calls his viewers stoners, so I got to come up with something. But glad you're here, Brian. I was just bragging too. Let me pull up. I don't know if you saw this, Brian. Let me see here. If you're putting anything in the chat. So I sourced something from Brian, Mr. Buys a Lot, who I have highlighted there. Let me go back to it again and show Brian in case he missed it. Da 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 da. So I got this from Brian. So I bought an ephemera lot from Brian for like $120. Big 20-pound box of ephemera, over 120 items. So I was in this for $1. And this is Brian's auction. So usually every, depending on the weather, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mr. Buys a Lot YouTube channel, you have to register, and he has auctions. Chris knows all about it. Jason, Harry, they all know about it. Chuck knows about it. So this was in the ephemera lot, and I was very careful to describe it really well. And I'm in it for $1, and it sold for $30 plus shipping on top. So thanks again, Brian, for that ephemera lot. So far, I'm doing very good. I would do much better, Brian, if I actually listed the items I won from you, because I've only listed like 10 things out of that box. So I have to, once I move into my new house, I'll get listing. But yeah, like Lonnie Shedflip says, you can't sell it if you don't list it. But yeah, he sent me really, really good stuff. So far, so good. I got to skip over the hellos. Oh, look who's here. Roy. Skyrocketing Roy. RK Treasure Center. Roy and Kim. Hello. Glad you made it. Yeah. Funny trivia question. This might come up in a trivia question some Sunday, so you guys get out your paper and pen and write this down. Roy's wife's name is the same as my mother-in-law's name. Who knew? Isn't that funny? What a small world. So maybe in 4 weeks, that'll be a trivia question. But yeah, if you don't know Roy, check out his channel. He's had I can't say it, meteoric. His channel's like this. I remember I subbed to his channel when he was around 700 subs. And no, it was less than that. He and I were celebrating 500 subs. We gave away an Enaman right here. When I hit 500 subs, I gave away an Enaman and a Morgan silver dollar. And then Roy hit 500 and he gave away an Enaman. So we were kind of like this around 550 subs. And then all of a sudden, Roy put out a video about gold because he has a background in coins and jewelry. You can go to his channel and hear the whole story. But he created a video on how to identify gold, what they don't want you to know about gold. Look for that thumbnail. That video just went nuclear. Last time I checked, 325,000 views. So it was like a year and a half ago. He and I were at 500 subs, and now I think Roy is north of 20,000. I think he's approaching 20,000 subscribers. Just fantastic growth. And then, of course, he's a workaholic. He puts out a video like every day, every other day. Just great content, constantly uploading. And that's what you got to do to grow your channel. But yeah, it's exciting to watch channels grow. Mr. Buys a Lot, he was at, I don't know, 400 or 500 when I found him. Now he's at 3,000. Everybody's doing very, very well. It's very fun to watch people explode on YouTube. That's Yeah, deer got to eat. I mean, they don't have to eat your pile of corn. They could eat something else. But yeah, Michigan got rid of that as far as I know. Yeah. Yeah, Drew Brees retired. If you didn't hear that, Brian, just came across my news feed on Facebook 2 hours ago that Drew Brees announced he's retiring. So the chatter on the reselling community is, will his sports trading cards go up in value at all? Nobody knows. The flyovers. Chuck is trying so hard to come up with a name for my viewers. That went right over my head. So I don't know. Chuck's messing with my brain. Joey Germs. That's kind of a turnoff. I don't know. Joey's styrofoam. I don't know that he has germs. Yeah. Hey, Chris, if you just want to ship it to me, if it's taking up space and you're tired of looking at that box that I wanted really bad and I was willing to sell my coin collection to get it, but you got it instead of me, and Mrs. Midwest would have put me in the garage. Yeah, just, tape it up, ship it to me. I'll take care of it for you. I'll store it here. I might even list a few things. So if you're really sick of it, just send it my way. You're digging the toasty fire behind me. It keeps it warm in here. I'm in the basement. Not as cold as Chuck. He's in Wisconsin, and when he's in the basement, he's really cold. But it's about 65 in here. But that fireplace, it keeps it nice and warm. The whole back of my head is sweating, though. It's really hot. How about the sourcing slee stacks for people on your channel? Yeah, I could do that. I'm going to watch this replay and write all these suggestions down. The sourcing slee stacks. Yeah. No, Roy is not my father-in-law. He's like, 1 year older than me. Yeah, that's good trivia. I'll try that in a couple Sundays, see if anybody's paying attention. You think the cards will go up in value? I can't see them not going up in value, but the question is probably how much they're going to go up in value. The Daves. Yeah, well, I'll add that to the list. Okay, so you're down to one video a week only, doing a van conversion, so I have to take break from videos. Yeah, it's time consuming for sure. I tell people for every 15 minutes of video I shoot, I edit. It takes me about 2 hours to edit. So it is a big time commitment. Dave's Braves. I like that. It's kind of got a Native American theme to it. The Wolverines, well, then you're going to have a battle, Harry, because you also have the Spartans. So I don't want half my viewers from Michigan to be mad at me. So that's a tough one. Oh, really? The flyover state. I have to think about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. His ego would just Chuck's head would just like inflate if I called my viewers the Chucks. I can't do that to my friend Chuck. His head would explode. The Slee Stackers. Yeah, that's an idea. You guys got some great ideas. I'm losing control of this live stream because I'm supposed to be showing you what I sold. Yeah. Sort it for me, alphabetize it, whatever you gotta do. Yeah, the movers, no kidding. Everything's moving here. Thanks for stopping by, Richard. I appreciate it. What do we got here? The DT Trooper. I'm going to pretend, Brian, like I don't know what that means. The Midwest Picker Pack. Well, am I actually caught up? I'm too tired to think, but let's get it. Yeah, we'll come up with it. There's no hurry. All right, let's quickly, before I lose control again, share my screen. Boom, boom. I think I have one more item, and then I'll eat some mushrooms. Marvel Superheroes, Wild Game, Natural Drugs, Corks. Yeah, this was kind of a weird purchase, so I sold some corks. There you go. Let me check the screen and make sure you guys are seeing it. All right, so I went to an estate sale like a million years ago. This was an open bag. That's what it looks like. Some of them, it's 100 count, so there's a bunch missing. There was actually only 56 left in the bag, and I got it for $1 at a estate sale. And I know people are crafty and they like to decorate with corks and frame them and put them in clear glass flower vases, all that kind of stuff. So I thought, yeah, why not? I could flip these, and they're worth pretty good money if they're complete, if you have all 100 of them. But I don't know if that fad of crafting with cork is over. But man, I had a hard time selling this thing. Um, I think I started out at $15.95 plus $5 flat rate first class shipping, and I kept lowering the price and lowering the price, and finally I lowered it to $9.95 and it sold. So I'm in it for $1. Shipping was about $5.25, so $1 into $10. Not terrible, but not awesome. So if you want to source cork, you go right ahead, but I would not recommend it. Maybe 10 years ago it would have been hot. Did he just say he's going to eat some mushrooms? Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you missed it, Chris, because you're using me as a podcast, but Mrs. Midwest brought me some shiitake mushroom, crispy, crunchy, and seasoned from Costco. So there's a lot of people in the chat. Yeah, I think, Chris, you said you like mushrooms too. Yeah, these are the legal kind. So I'm going to try these. And yeah, you guys were saying, a lot of you guys were saying you love mushrooms. I love them on my steak. All right, here we go. This is not an official gross food taste testing night, but yeah, it's something, all right. Oh, wow. They're really hard. They're not bad. That's a huge bag, Mrs. Midwest. I mean, that's a big bag. 7.5 ounces. Ooh. Well, it's not bad. Thank goodness it's seasoned. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this bag. I could put some in a Ziploc and send them to viewers if you want to try them. It's definitely mushroomy tasting. I think they're dehydrated and then rolled around in salt. So they're not gross. I would say on the gross meter from 1 to 10, they're probably a 2, 1.5. I give them a 1.5. I mean, they're tolerable. They're just, I don't know. They're not good and they're not bad. They're just kind of blah. Mrs. Midwest hates mushrooms with a passion, so I know she's not going to eat them. But if I put them upstairs, maybe Little Midwest will eat them. Oh no, it's kind of, ugh. I'm going to throw the rest of it away. It's like super healthy, super good for you. Shiitake mushrooms are like a superfood. But I think I preferred my mushrooms sauteed in butter, lots of butter or bacon fat. What's the carb count on those chips? Oh, you're gonna make me turn around again. And then I gotta get my Marie Perlettes out. Total carbs 19 grams. Total sugar 10. It's got to be natural sugar. Protein 2. Total calories 130 per 1/3 of a cup. So very low calorie. A third of a cup is only 130 calories. Third of a cup is only 19 grams of carbs. Seasoned with sea salt. Oh, it's got palm oil. Spices, natural flavor, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, not bad. I mean, if you really, really like mushrooms, you'll like those. I kind of do. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, if you like mushrooms, they're not gross. If you don't like mushrooms, then yeah, they're going to look gross. What a stream I would be turned into. Yeah. Could you imagine if she snuck a little peyote in there? Yeah, this would be a viral video. Yeah, they're I mean, they're really hard, like dehydrated and hard. Oh yeah, of course you'd pay to see that. Looks like a rock. No, they're not bad. Laugh out. Oh yeah, my wife likes mushrooms. Our house is always divided a piece. Yeah, that's the same here. I love mushrooms in my spaghetti, my pizza, even my omelets. Mrs. Midwest, nope, doesn't want nothing to do with it. Roy, what are you doing? Dave just wanted to stop by and show support. Have to go, everyone. Click that like button. Well, thank you very much, Roy. And Kim, I appreciate that very much. You don't have to do that. That's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Your viewers could be called. Yeah, no, that's what Harry Humstone said. He said Westerners. So that's 2 votes for Westerners. Kind of like a cowboy theme. A little bit. Are they spicy? Not at all. Just slightly salty. Let me see if I have a what sold that I haven't showed you guys yet. I did that, I did that, I did that. Oh, I missed one. Let's go back to what sold since I ate those icky mushrooms. Okay, last what sold. I haven't sold many things, like 5 things in 5 days. It's been very slow for me. The last item to show you are water filters. Now, typically I highly recommend these, but these took forever to sell. Let me go back. Yep, you guys can see it. So these are sealed, brand new in the package. Of course, you can't or you shouldn't sell water filters that are used, but yeah, they have to be sealed. Otherwise, there'll be no confidence from the buyer. If it wasn't sealed and you just said, "Hey, I think these are new," they're never going to sell. But these are sealed in shrink wrap. Stop. I don't know why this is doing this. So this is the brand. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Ice Pure, kind of an off-brand item, but it has a big serial number, the RWF0600A. So easy to look up, easy to research. I got these in an estate sale too, I believe, or in a thrift store. I can't remember which. And I think these were $2 a piece. So I'm in them for $6. Sold for $29.95 plus party mail shipping on top. So it did pretty good. So anytime you see water filters that are brand new in the package, whether it's Pure or Brita or unbranded or Whirlpool or whatever, I think these water filters were for a refrigerator. But if you find these out in the wild, a lot of times people will change their appliances. Like if they get a brand new refrigerator and they get rid of the old one, but they still have water filters for the old one, they end up in garage sales or donated to thrift stores. They can be worth a lot of money. So always grab those when you can. Or Midwest Minions or Midwest Minis. Yeah, it's funny you say that because somebody else said Midwest Minions too. So I'm going to make a list. You know what? I just realized on YouTube now there's polls. So on my YouTube homepage, I'm going to put a poll on there. So after this live stream is done tomorrow, I'm going to watch the replay and I'm going to write down all of these names and I'm going to create a poll. So come back and check out the poll and then vote on your favorite name, and then the favorite name wins. We'll go with that. Very democratic process. All right, so I showed you what's sold. It's 8:53. I usually go till 9 o'clock. Oh, I didn't show you what I scored. So if you didn't see my most recent video of the indoor flea market, I got this beautiful Fenton. Look at this baby here. This is a 6-sided planter. It is lime, custard, satin, footed, 6-sided planter. I've never seen one of these before in my life. This thing is gorgeous. No chips, no cracks, no damage. It looks like the day it was made. It is really nice. I got it for it was $40 and she took $35 for it. So I don't know if this shows up or not. If you guys can see that. It's uranium glass. I'm not sure how good that's coming across, but it is beautiful in person. And I did in my latest video, I have a good picture of it under the black light. So check out my latest video so you can see what that looks like. But I like Fenton glass. It's beautiful. I got a satin handled dish or bowl over here that's kind of like a matte finish to it, satin finish. And then this one is like more of a glossy custard or I don't know what you call it, but people call it different things. But I've never seen a planter before, and so I just had to have it. It's my personal collection. I'm not flipping it. It's not for sale. Yeah. Score. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, it's much better in person. And you have to be careful when you buy glass because there's little flea bites and chips and crazing and cracks that are really hard to see in person. This has nothing. And if you watch my most recent video, the little old lady is downsizing her collection. Everything she had was valuable. I'll just put it that way. She had no junk whatsoever. She had some pieces that were 20 bucks, some were $150, but she had very, very nice stuff. And so yeah, watch my most recent video. I point that out in there. So I think I covered everything. I covered the mushrooms, my Fenton glass, uranium glass planter, what sold on eBay, the fact that we're moving, Drew Brees is retiring, all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, thank you very much. I like that. It is really nice. It's really big too and heavy, very thick. It's got some good, do some close-ups there. Na, 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 na. Yeah, clean. I don't think it was ever used. I mean, there's no like staining from potting soil or anything. And I don't even know if it's a planter. I think it's a planter. That's what other people call it on eBay. But it's very heavy. It's like 2 pounds. It's beautiful. Maybe I'll put my dehydrated mushrooms in there. 8:57. I got about 3 minutes left. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, or if you have any questions, just email me. I'd be happy to answer that. Follow me on Instagram, Midwest_picker. When I sell anything, I post it on Instagram like within the hour. As a matter of fact, I took a screenshot before I went live and I haven't posted it yet. So I got to get that up on Instagram. Because I try to post my sales on Instagram like within the hour. So if you follow me there, you'll see a instant post. I started a Frankoma pottery collection area. Needs a cool yeah, I love them. It's nice, and it doesn't have to be uranium. It just happens to be every Fenton piece I've found and bought is uranium. But someday I'm gonna have a small curio cabinet in the eBay office with the LED strip lights that are black lights, and then the white light that comes with the curio cabinet. So I'll have it wired up so it'll be normal light, and then you can turn those off and turn on the black light, and the whole curio cabinet will glow with the uranium glass. So that's down the road, a couple years maybe. I've seen antique stores do that. It's really cool. Well, thanks for being here, you guys. I appreciate it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I went sourcing Saturday. Drove, I don't know, 40 miles in a big loop around the city. I only went to one place, and man, I was exhausted. I'm getting old. But yeah, shopping wears you out. Yeah, have a great week, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Follow me on Instagram, and we have a lot of great YouTube content creators in the chat. I don't want to miss anybody, but if you haven't checked these out, and I know because I've seen them, and I think I shouted out most people already, but almost everybody in here has content. A few people don't, but I think most everybody does. So I encourage you to check out everybody in the chat. See if they have videos, subscribe to them. Nana Tink Treasure, she's doing a 1,000 sub giveaway Thursday at 8 p.m. So go to Nana Tink Treasure's YouTube channel. She's got the rules in the video, her most recent video, and in the description. She's giving away a GoPro 8, Hero 8, I believe, and some other prizes. It's going to be a big party at her channel. So if you go to her most recent video to participate in this giveaway, just put in the comments, Midwest Picker sent me. And yeah, you might win a free GoPro Hero 8. That would be pretty cool. Alrighty. I think I follow everyone in here. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of great content out there, that's for sure. Harry goes live a lot, probably twice a week. He's got a great channel too. All right, it's 9 o'clock, guys. I'm going to end it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Come back next Sunday, 8 p.m. same time, and we'll